Good morning. How are you guys doing? Just enjoying a brunch with my son.
Yes. And we're going to do the cinnamon roll championship.
The cinnamon roll championship.
Be right back.
Joel, ¿me puedes traer el pay de plátano?
How you doing, Calvin? Hey, Jack. How's it going, man? Kai will be back in a second. How you doing? Hi. I wish I could pronounce your name, but I can't even read it.
And I'm going to be on camera.
Oh, here you go.
Hi. I am Allie. And what do you want? Do you have none news? Or are you sad without telling? Well, getting those minted cinnamon.
Take a bite. Is it good?
Are you going to get some? So with or without it?
Yes, we are enjoying the weekend. Thank you.
I think I'm just gonna.
So basically, we're just getting some nourishment, and we're gonna head back.
My breakfast nourishment, Dad.
Exactly. And then we're gonna head back to the office. Nalita Manego, hi Nalita, how are you? We're at where were we, Kai?
We're at HomeTown Buffet.
HomeTown Buffet. And this is the moment when it starts to get really crowded here. Hey, Howard, how's it going? Everybody starts coming from church. So what do you want to do later on, man?
On Monday?
Today.
I wanna make I wanna watch a Disney movie.
Oh, okay.
That is rated PG-13. It's called The First Emperor. I see how it is.
The first emperor?
Yes.
Well, that must have been a pretty difficult job. Because if you're the first emperor, then you got to explain to everybody how to treat you, how to carry you around. That's right, Emperor Qin. He was a general, and then he took over, and they named a country after him. What country is that?
China?
That's right. China is named after Emperor Qin. Hey, Daryl, how you doing, bro? Hey, Clint, how's it going, brother? We're just enjoying the weekend.
Good. And look at this surprise of the cinnamon roll.
Yes, you like that cinnamon roll, huh? And we're gonna head back to the health center later on. Probably do some self-care. I want to hang upside down for a while and do some magnets, some neuro. I gotta finish putting together a computer. A lot of homework for tomorrow. Thank you.
Thank you.
I hope all my family and friends in Houston and Texas are doing well. So, speaking on the subject of independence, okay, one of the derivative values of rationality: independence, honesty, integrity, justice, productiveness, and pride.
Okay. If you want to see me, then
independence is necessary to establish adulthood. Okay, every person, every adult, should have at least 1 year of living on their own, living in their own place, living in their own apartment, living somewhere that they can lock up and know that everything inside the apartment is going to be just left as it was until you get back, living alone and paying your own bills, self-supporting. Half of the combination needed for self-esteem is self-efficacy. The other half is self-worth. Well, self-efficacy is the knowledge that you are capable of providing for yourself. You are capable of providing happiness, a good life, a fruitful and happy life for yourself. And self-worth is, of course, understanding that you deserve a good life and you deserve to be happy. You cannot achieve self-efficacy if you can't prove to yourself that you can support yourself. And you cannot form an interdependent relationship with another person until you have established independence. Interdependent relationships can only be established between independent people, people who are voluntarily relinquishing certain aspects of their certain responsibilities of themselves to the other in exchange for the same being done for them, but things that they could actually do for themselves. Okay, people who could stand on their own 2 feet are the only people who can choose an interdependent existence with someone else. Anything short of that is not interdependence, it's codependence, right? Codependence. And which is not healthy. It's unhealthy. Okay? It creates for a really unhealthy, relationship environment, and it staggers the development of both of the partners, both people. So that's just the word for the day from the Biometrics Health Center. Independence is important. Okay, independence, honesty, take your time, integrity, justice. Exactly. Independence, honesty, integrity, justice, productiveness, and pride.
If you want to see,
these are the derivative virtues of.
If you want to see the derivative virtues
of rationality.
Comment, rate, share, and subscribe.
There you go. Comment, rate, share, and subscribe. So, just one of the things that, one of the challenges, right, that we face in bringing out the best of ourselves, reaching peak performance. Okay, there is a physical component, there is an electrochemical component, there is a pH component, there is definitely a cerebral component to peak performance, but there's also a philosophical component. A lot of times people come to me with depression, right? Experiencing depression. And we address it from the standpoint of neural feedback, of course, but a lot of times the situational depression, the thought processes behind it that cause it, they're philosophical in origin. And so sometimes it's necessary for a person who's seeking help with depression to actually expose themselves to different philosophies. Not necessarily, to change them, but just to enlighten their thinking processes and to give them a window into other ways of viewing the world.
Take any of these plates for you right here?
Yeah.
Yes. Thank you, Nick.
You're welcome. Oh, sorry about that.
No problem. So, hi, Lynette. How are you? So now we're going to head back and do some biomagnetic therapy. We're going to go live again, right?
I can do some computer time.
Yes, and some math homework and science homework, and we're going to put together a computer.
I can do some computer time. Right, Dad?
Yes, you can. So say goodbye to everybody.
Bye. Hi.
Hi and bye. See you guys in a minute. We'll go live again in about 10 minutes or half hour or so.